AJ, salute. Benito, salute. Rich King, salute. Let him come on up in the building. Rich King. Where's Papino? Send my love, man. Grown man thoughts, salute my guys. I appreciate the pull up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chaz Taylor, appreciate the pull up. Yeah, it's gonna be a short one. You know, just got some questions, so I come to the people. You know what I mean? Ask the people. You know what's really good. You dig? Ask the people what's really good. See what's the talk about. Cause it's definitely nasty work. Nasty work, people. It's nasty work. If it is or if it ain't, it's nasty. It's nasty, nasty. Word up. Rich King, what's Papino, man? Yankees looking good. Yeah, that's a fact. We looking excellent. You know, when you can wait to see who your opponent is. I mean, I wanted to be the Mets, so you know what I'm saying, just for the sake of New York, but the Mets be giving us problems, man. Like I'd rather the Dodgers. The Mets be giving us problems. For some reason the Mets got our number, man. So I'd rather Asia salute. I'd rather the Dodgers, man. But for the sake of New York being lit, Yankees and Mets. You know what I mean? That'd be dope, right? That'd make the numbers shoot out the rocket. Shoot out the rocket. Word. Yankees and Mets? What? That just send New York in an uproar. Word. It is sending in an uproar. But yeah, man, we got some great dialogue today. You know what I mean? Now tuned in with your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back, aka Mr. Dark Side himself. We just wanted this, you know, I'm gonna play a little audio. You know what I mean? That came across my joint, little alley oop. I would say BK stand up salute. Little alley oop was thrown my way, so I'm glad to take it. You know, we got the guy Cuffy, his daughter. His daughter putting the bad dope out there. You know what I'm saying? You know, your boy Demetrius, aka Big Meech, snowbueno.com. So we hear a little of that audio, then we give it a little breakdown, and you know, everything is allegedly. You know, I'm not, you know, calling nobody a rat. City Bama salute, appreciate the pull up. Tavon Miller salute, appreciate the pull up, King. Yeah, see, you know, it's because it's buzzing. It's buzzing. You know, it's always, you know, you know. Let me just say this, man. You know, the saddest thing, you know, about I guess being a public figure, you can't get things to go your way in the right direction. It's always some added to it. Oh yeah, he got out because man just could have just served his time and he could have just came home. You know, we just speaking allegedly. You know what I mean? You know, we get caught up in the, you know, person get this amount of time and then he get out early. Oh, he a rat. You know, the co-defendant get more time than him. He don't make it out early. He a rat. So it be a lot of things that's just be like, damn, you know, why dude just can't get ahead and serve his time and get out without ratting and stand up ish. You know, we can never get that, man. We can never get that. Hey, what you think, Tavon? You been watching what's going down. What you think? What you think about that Big Meech situation? BK said, let me throw the other eyes on. Throw the other eyes on before I get into my spill. BK stand up. That's a whole fact. Said, I'm gonna keep it real. From my field, you're not a real nigga if you stay in jail. You're a real nigga if you get out. My cousin, I guess, doing 50 years holding this man down. Damn, yeah, yeah, yo, it's, that's why they say sometimes, man, we be loyal to a default. You know what I mean? We definitely be loyal to a default. Sometimes that bites us. Sometimes, at the end of the day, whatever, organization you rocking with, it just, be how the cookie crumble. You understand? And the sad thing about that is that you sign up for it. You know what I mean? You definitely sign up for it. That's the sad part about it. You sign up for it. So, what come with that paperwork is standing on law. You know? It's the sad part about it. But me personally, from my angle of it, I believe, this is just my intake on it. Vic, salute. Dudes be loyal to their friends and not yo, that's a whole fact. BK, it around the nose. Dudes be loyal to their friends and not loyal to their kids. It's a whole fact. Tavon said, we gonna know soon if Meech really told or not, unless he stayed in some protective program or disappeared, which I doubt. Yeah, that's a fact. But Tavon, what I'm hearing, I pretty much don't think that he's the rat. I guess they trying to say he pretty much had somebody else rat for him, pretty much. And then Harlem salute, appreciate the pull up. That's what I think. You know, um, he had some people. Yeah, he in the halfway house. Yeah, that's so. It's like I guess you call it what you want to call it. If such, if it took place, a rat is a rat. You know what I mean? So, I think deep down inside, and I'm gonna let y'all hear it. Um, at the end of the day, you gotta call it what it is. If the female is doing the talking, and it's the alley oop he throwing her to do the talking, then I don't know. I know watching the Blue Da Vinci joint, it don't it sound bad. I do that. Butterfly salute. Yeah, it's bad. If it's in the situation how Blue Da Vinci breaking it down, it's bad business. It's bad business, people. You know what I mean? So, when you start, Jose, that's a whole fact. Definitely gotta love yourself, Jose. If you don't love anything else, better love yourself. My man was talking about Meech today. I told him if he told what you gonna do, he stays. Yo, and see, that's the part I'm gonna get to that too. Somewhere in the middle of the show, a lot of it has to do just what my man BK stand up just said. Be a lot of things going on about this person ratted, that person ratted. Then it's like, okay, let's take the side and say he ratted. What people gonna do? Ain't nobody gonna do it. Ain't like before, people. You know what I'm saying? Where, at the end of it all, a miss will get sent at him. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to him. You know what I mean? You know, ain't nobody gonna send him to his misery. You know what I mean? Yeah. you know. But you know, like I said, when you're a public figure, these are the things you got to go through. You got to go through that. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's corny. And sometimes you got people that'll take the handoff, run with it, and go score the touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Some. Then you got some that don't. You did. So that's the bad part of it. You know what I mean? Well, let them come up on the building. Well, we at 12-minute mark. Yeah, let them come in the building. Yo, you coming up in the building, man, hit the screen twice. You know what I mean? If you got an old device, you know, let's get the lights up. You know what I mean? Let's get some chat participation going on. You know, this is open dialogue. You know, everything is allegedly. You know, we just trying to see what the people think about it. You know what I mean? It wouldn't even matter in 2024 bucks because it seems like being a rat gets close. Yes, yes. See, and that's another thing too. And that you hit around right on the bosom. It's like that's the new wave now. Just what we were just saying. Okay, I read it. So what? What you gonna do? You know? I was coming up there, nigga know you was a rit at, niggas was gonna come at you. You know what I mean? If you was a rit at, niggas is gonna come, niggas gonna erase you. Niggas gonna wash you up like detergent on a stain if you was a rit at. You did? So, you know how that go. You know what I mean? But, you know, it's the household names, man. You know, these household names, you know. Yeah, household names and the money, man. If you look at it, that man was making money sitting in the cell. You know, on the behalf of 50 Cent, you know, he was doing that sitting in the cell. You know, so, you know, as they say, who gonna question Big Meech? Who gonna question that? And salute to the other comrades that touchdown, man. I'm hearing Tut touchdown, you know what I mean? Representing BK. Somebody else had touchdown too. That was a good stand-up dude from what I'm hearing. Savon said Sammy the Bull, then Alpo, but 6'9" push right. So yeah. Yeah, 6'9", you know, I mean, they was doing it before him, you know, but I just think with that dude, you know, his intentions was that anyway. If anything happened to me or I get caught up in anything, I'm telling. I just think that was just mandated in his mind already what he'd do if it go bad. He's telling already. Yes, sir, and that nasty work. Nasty work. Now, the video I got on hand, you know, it's coming from the co-defendant's daughter. So, again, when you read stuff like this and you get in tune, and it's a family member, of course, it's going to be a little personal. You dig? It's going to be personal. So, you really got to, let me do the math to it, but not get stuck up into it. Like I hear a lot of people running with Charleston White supposed to got murdered. Fake news. You know what I mean? I ain't even jump into that. Just, you know, fake news. You know what I mean? So I ain't even want to touch on that, on the Charleston White situation. Dudes want to be legends in the streets. I'm a legend in my crib. That's a whole fact. BK stand up. VI Trump. I'm voting for Trump, man. I'm gonna vote for Trump, VI. Word, I'm gonna vote for Trump. Maybe I can reverse the curse. So every time I vote for somebody that I feel that's gonna really help us out, it don't work out. So let me play trick, Jedi mind trick with myself and just vote for the opposite and see how it go. You know what I mean? Salute to Amsterdam. We got VI in the building from Amsterdam. Salute. Please share the live out. If you haven't, go subscribe to the channel. Um, Tap your screen twice if you got an old device. You know what I mean? And let's and you know, and let's keep everything on a good note. We only see a little about America. You gotta tune in. You gotta tune in to me, VI. You know what I mean? Tune in to me. It's a fact. Tell me the best thing about Trump. And no simple standard answers. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing good about Trump. I'm voting for Allah. He always win. That might be the best answer you have right there, but I don't think Trump gonna bring nothing great to the table. It's just look at the choices we have. I'm not gonna say, you know, Ms. Harris gonna bring anything great to the table. For what? Then I'll be fooling myself. You know what I mean? I'll be fooling myself. So I ain't gonna jump on that bandwagon. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stay grounded. And, you know, it may sound weird. You know what I mean? I'm just doing it just to trick myself. You know? I'm just doing it to trick myself. Same thing like with the World Series. You know what I'm saying? I would love for the Mets to win so New York could be lit. It'd be New York Yankees against New York Mets. Subway Series. What? That wouldn't be dope? A Subway World Series? What? You know what I mean? But, you know, I know and understand the Mets be having the Yankees number, man. So, you know, I'd rather play the Dodgers. Word up, I'd rather play the Dodgers. That's a fact. Yeah, VI. Who you voting for? And why you voting for that person? Yeah, who you voting for, VI, and why you voting for that person? Yeah, the streets is nasty out here, though, people, man. You gotta be, you know, careful with, you know, how you moving, the things you saying, because everything will just hit social media, and then they go bonkers. It's all about who tells the most convinced. Yeah, that's why I said that. I say I picked that, but neither one is appealing to me, to be honest. Jimmy P, salute my guy. Appreciate the pull up. Yeah, neither one is convincing for me. They're not really telling me nothing that I can say, okay, I'm for sure know that, this person, could take it back. Harlem legend in the building, salute my guy. Word, salute. Yo, did you get the info? I was gonna hit you about the Charleston White joint. I don't know about that. Brett Taylor said, is it wrong when you not feeling the way either one of them move and not vote at all? Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's a whole fact. You're definitely right. Yeah, Ledge. I was gonna hit you. You know what I mean? I had heard somebody had sent me the audio saying that he ain't even touched the hospital, but yet, sometimes they do that though to just you know what I mean? They do that so to keep the phone calls down and all that. So it could be possible, but we wouldn't know. We wouldn't know yet. We definitely wouldn't know yet. You know what I mean? We wouldn't know yet. Yeah, we wouldn't know yet. You know what I mean? It's cool. It happens all the time. I don't do. Yeah, that's a fact. As you should. I mean, your platform is a little too big. To be bringing, fake information. You know what I mean? Fake news. But it's definitely surfacing. You know what I mean? But I did hear audio that someone called the hospital, and they had no knowledge of no Charleston White in the hospital or none. But then yet I heard the 911 call as well. So it's like so I didn't want to touch on. I want to just touch on this big Meech joint because it's getting kind of wacky. Because you got direct people that's coming out pretty much, saying, indirectly, that he rocking with the Ridat. You know what I mean? Saying that the female Tammy is the Ridat. You know what I mean? And his co-defendant, Cuffy's daughter, she's exposing it. You know what I'm saying? She definitely exposing it. So, at the end of the day, we gotta take it for what it is, and kind of run with it. You know what I mean? So we definitely about to jump into it. Try to find it now, people. We jump into the oh damn, I was gonna play my dream over again. But yeah, we gonna jump into actually I'm right on.
Saying that it had to be a misunderstanding. I've known Meech my whole life.
So I'm gonna say salute the Clips React. Hold on, Clips Reacts Reloaded. Salute the Clips React Reloaded. This little something I took off Skin and Bone. Salute. Something that I, it came across my joint. You know what I mean? So,
and they had a conversation with a guy by the name of Cuffy, where he claimed Big Meech on the heels of Big Meech being released from a federal prison and serving 20 years on a 30-year sentence. There's been a lot of narratives floating around on why he actually got out 10 years early. I've been consuming a lot of content and doing my own work on why he actually got out. And I was watching No Jumper, and Brick Baby said something that sparked a light bulb in my thoughts and started to make me think.
I can tell you every story, then I can tell you what's going to be the biggest politic right now. What I'm saying is, no, they trying to already put the word out that he used the girl third party to tell why he was in jail. That's going to be his biggest politic.
But that's his story that's servicing now. This is why I said they're not directly calling Meech a rat, but what they pretty much saying, he used the female Tammy to negotiate the ratting, should I say. But I'm gonna get to the daughters.
Give it to Tammy so you can get caught up in it. How did that happen? So that means you gotta go back to the movie.
Okay, so let me take them back. So me and Tammy were working on.
This is Cuffy on the phone line telling what took place.
The BMF movie. I originally had the script and paid for the script for the BMF movie, not the show that 50's doing on Stars. But I originally paid for the script for the BMF movie, so we were shopping the movie.
So Tammy was involved at that time, which is CS1. So
Tammy Cowan, CS1 had all Meech life rights.
Right.
So CS1 is CI, which Cuffy out his mouth said that CI1 was Tammy. Now Tammy play a important role because she has Big Meech life rights. What that mean, I don't know, but pretty much she has the right to whatever the situation is unfolded to be.
And what year was that?
This all the way back in 2009, 2010.
Okay. So
we proved that there was a legitimate business.
Right.
Legal business.
Right.
So, so let's take it back. The original target was the guy by the name of Fidel Suarez. That was a Mexican cartel member out of California. He was.
So it was pretty much somebody else that they was really trying to take down, and Meech got caught in the middle of it.
The initial target.
Right. Fidel Suarez was the initial target
That's
out
why
of
his
Cali.
name is in the paperwork.
Right. That's
Tammy was trying to get Suarez.
I just added a small clip of the conversation.
So now I don't understand. So did that big cartel member get taken down? Did they lock him up? Did he get away? They don't never really go back to describing what happened to the big time guy.
But that phone call was about 7 minutes long. So I started to dig some more, and I came across some audio of Cuffy's daughter restoring her father's honor and telling the world that Big Meech is no good, and he snitched on her father, which is why he in the feds right now, serving almost 30 years.
I'm Tamara Gatling. I'm making this recording in regards to my dad. He's Dion Gatling. Most people know him as Cuffy. But I wanted to make this recording so I can shed light on some facts. My dad was set up by one of his best friends, which is Demetrius Flannery, also known as Big Meech. My dad and Meech have been friends for 30 years plus. I've known Meech my whole life. I look at him like an uncle. Like, this situation has been completely devastating on so many different levels, and there's still so many questions that aren't answered. At this point, I can only shed light on what I know for sure to be facts, and hopefully one day.
Well, I ain't mean to cut it off. Like, yo, Asia, I'm like, yo, Amazon pull it up and everything right now. Yo, listen, if y'all try to get a job and y'all like driving, better holla at Amazon. They pull up in everything moving. They pull up in a police car and be Amazon.
I will have the complete truth. But in 2011, around that time, Meech reached out to my dad in regards to creating a BMF movie. So Meech hooked my dad up with a woman named Tammy Cohen's. At the time, Tammy was Meech's power of attorney. Also, she owned the life rights. So my dad was working with Meech, Tammy, T, basically trying to work on a movie. Finally arrested my dad and we received the discovery. He knew exactly who CS1 was, and he told me and my mom that it was Tammy Cohen's. At that time, we really did not want to believe. We wanted to give Meech the benefit of.
Now, if you listening, the CS1 was Tammy, not Big Meech. So the question on hand is, did Big Meech put her up to doing so to give himself less time?
The doubt. It was really, really hard to believe that Meech would set my dad up. It was almost unbelievable. So we were able to like reach out, get a message to Meech, and basically let him know that Tammy was an informant. We later received a message from him saying that it had to be a misunderstanding. Just call her, she'll straighten this out, so on, so on.
Now I want to stop right there, because if you got your paperwork in front of you and you kind of already nailing down who could be the Ridat, why would you want to contact her? Why was Meech giving that advice to Cuffy if Cuffy already nailed down who he feel the informant was? So why would he call her? You know, that right there, then when I heard that, I'm like, damn, why would he advise him to call Tammy and he already got it nailed down that Tammy is the rid at.
And at this time, my dad was like, I'm not dumb. I'm not about to call an informant.
The more digging I did, the more information I found. And from the looks of it, Cuffy been pushing this narrative of Big Meech being a rat, being an informant, being a snitch for about 15 years. And I came across a jail phone call where Cuffy explained it all. But before we get to this content, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get this video to 100 likes. I need a quick 20. So hit that like button on your...
Again, salute the Reloaded. Great content. I'm just as anxious as he is.
Way in. If we pass it...
All the connects. I'm the humble guy. I want to talk to the quiet in the corner and this person right here and the mopping the floor because you never know how circumstances change. Forward, I was around when things was, kind of started going bad, and Pops got me with another writer who was a guy who used to be the former editor of Rolling Stone. He was trying to get us, to put the whole story together and all that. And at the same time, I ran into a familiar person. I was put with this woman named Tammy Cowens. Tammy was communicating with me regarding, her position, trying to help. They basically said, Cal, help Tammy. And because they knew that at the time, Tammy, she didn't know.
Right.
Now, let me tell you what I know that was weird. Tammy was communicating with me, communicating. She was telling me everything was going on. And then one day she...
And it don't stop.
One day she disappeared.
Right.
She ghosted me. And I could never figure it out. And I'm going to tell you something. The first time I met her in person at the Intercontinental in Buckhead.
Well, let's just stop there real quick. So, this is a question, people. So, does that make Meech a rat? Right? Because he's using someone else to tell? Talk to me. You know what I mean? Talk to me. Let me know.
And she came across very striking, but it was something I couldn't put my finger on because I was like, how does this type of woman get involved? Like, I couldn't figure it out because she seemed so out of place. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, I didn't question it. I just did what I was asked to do, which was to look out for the family. So I was looking out, trying to connect with her. I was dealing with Tony at the time. They were trying to do their little BMF wide. Long story short, Pops, I held Pops down, Wayne down the entire time he was out in jail. Took care of some things for him. So when he came home, we had already been writing on the story based on Pop's perspective and involvement. And then he put me with Sosa, and Sosa blew my head off because no one in the organization, no one around could tell me about the old school shit. All I could tell me is about, going forward from California how everything came to be.
Well, see, Sosa and myself, we all before all of that. You feel me?
Right.
Sosa is a day one. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And see, Meech, I'm the first to put $1 million in his pocket. He never seen that till he came to the loot. You feel me?
I heard
He
about
never
you,
seen
dog.
that.
I heard you was just an
Oh,
outstanding
yeah,
dude, man. Take care of your business, and your reputation in a good way preceded itself. So I understand now, based on from what we've dealt with and seen with this whole thing with Tammy, man. Speak on that for me.
What Meech and Tammy did is called because you're not in the system. Thank God you're not. I hate to see brothers in this system. But brothers who are familiar with this system, this is a nasty, nasty system. What Meech and Tammy did was called a third-party cooperation. What happened was...
This call was from a federal prison.
So that, there we have it. A third-party cooperation. So again, we ask the question, is Meech considered a rat, being as though he fell under that third-party cooperation? Nasty work. However you look at it, people, it's nasty work. Nasty work, however you look at it. It's just nasty.
Originally, I was put with Tammy. I paid for the script. I paid $250,000. That's my script. That's why Vinci, when he came in, because we put a assistant deceased order in through my attorney. That's why they couldn't do a motion picture. That's why you didn't see the BMF story on the big screen. So 50 ran it through that, then he ran that other book that he do. So what happened was, homie, was I wasn't even the original target. They wanted to get a little Mexican. He's actually a cartel member out of LA named Suarez. You'll see his name in the paperwork. Fidel Suarez. He was the initial target. You feel me?
Right.
He was the initial target. But with me calling in...
That's a whole fact, and that ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Old head salute. Salute the old head over here talking crazy probably.
They were trying to set up Fidel Suarez. She clicked over and told the offender, the agents who was listening to her and Suarez, hold on, this is Cuff. And when they heard...
Hold on. So, ain't nobody really never say that he was pretty much trying to line somebody else up. They was trying to line a cartel dude up. But let's just get to it and I'll come back at it and do the breakdown.
The name Cuff, they went, and that's when her and Meech turned his scheme toward me. You feel me? So what it did was, this is what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to give Meech a time cut for her cooperation and set me up. But also, it kills two birds with one stone. It puts me in jail, and now they don't have to split any of the revenue with me. My buddy and my partner along with me, his name is Louis Burrell. That's MC Hammer's big brother.
That's who Tammy was coming out here to see.
That was me.
And I'm gonna tell you the year. That was 2015. No, that was like 14.
Way earlier than that. It started way earlier than that.
Yo, you know what's crazy, people? The crazy thing is, right, more and more as I get older and I follow these kind of stories and these kind of individuals who kind of like, you know, made a name for themselves in the world. A lot of these dudes was doing strange things for strange things. But their name is so big, it gets swept under the rug. I heard Rollo say it. Oh, I was going to call somebody else in to take the charge to pretty much tell on somebody else so I can be free. When they start doing that, you understand? Like that part to me, it's like you scared, you become afraid to mess with anybody in the street. Anybody who know me, at the end of the day, I don't mingle. I don't even mingle because you don't know what dudes, you know, hitting agendas be. You know what I mean? And once you start mingling and things start looking good, you get sidetracked. So now you really not zooming in on the bull crap that's going on behind you. That's nasty work because you can't even trust somebody that you feel is dope. Sometimes your feeling it ain't a good one.
Way earlier than that, around 2010, homie. Way earlier than that.
I'm sorry, yeah, we gotta go way back.
We put $50 million on the table through Lionsgate Films, through Louis Burrell's Connect in the movie. And
That man just say 50 million? 50 million? These are street dudes, man.
up there. Now, what we did not know is why Tammy would turn down that deal with me and Louis Burrell getting 20% of that budget. You understand what I'm saying? For a finder's fee. So what ended up happening was we didn't know that they had other plans and that she was sleeping with the feds and that they would put me off in prison and run away with my script and don't have to give me anything. So it was supposed to give Meech a time cut and knock me out of my percentage, me and Louis Burrell out of our percentage for the finder's fee with Lionsgate's film. Well, Lionsgate, when Louis went, so they backdoored us. Lionsgate shot it down when Louis Burrell wasn't no longer a part of it. You feel me?
Right.
So Tammy's whole thing fell apart. Meech couldn't get a time cut because they found out Tammy has no credibility. Because when you can't have a relationship with a federal agent, now you have no credibility. So they thing blew up. They thing fell all the way apart and blew up. That's why Meech didn't get a time cut. But Tammy testified in open court that she signed up to be a DA informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut.
This call is from a federal prison.
Special agent.
Now, see, that's when it goes bad. So is that healthy? You speak to, yo, listen, I need you to blah, blah. So pretty much you telling someone else to tell so you can get a time cut.
And Keith Cromer testified that Demetrius Flannery knew about this whole thing, but he just wanted to keep his name out of the documents. The special agent told Flannery that he could.
I got a better one. Should Meech have told Shorty not to do it because he's so gangster, you know, he run around spending all this kind of money? Should he have told her not to do it? Like, this is when you start asking these questions, because when you moving and grooving in these streets, you okay with somebody telling on the behalf of your name, because that's what happened.
Not do that. He can only do that if Cuff don't go to trial. And with Cuff's record, he can't afford to go to trial. You understand what I'm saying?
Correct.
But in the midst of all of this, she ends up flipping on the special agent Keith Cromer, and the whole deal went in the trash. So that's why we're at the point to where we're at now.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long does your relationship go back with Meech, Cuff? How long have you known him? What you guys go back?
1990, homie. 1990, homie. 1990. My beautiful daughter that you talk with, my son, and my other daughter, they look at this name uncle, homie.
Now, from my understanding, you guys reached out to him when the paperwork came down. She said that you knew who the CI was, and you told her and her mom, and you guys sent a message to Meech. What was his response when this stuff came down and you were like, yo, bro, what's going on? What did you get from Meech?
When I got locked up, homie, and when I seen where this whole conspiracy was coming from, I laughed at it and I didn't believe in it, and I knew that Meech could come forward and kill the whole conspiracy. Just saying that the conspiracy is based on Meech.
That's a whole fact, ain't that?
Communicating from Tammy, sending me a truckload of drugs. It's all made up. From jail, homie. He could have killed this whole deal. They never had any drugs. You understand what I'm saying? But that's how conspiracy works in this system, in this nasty system. But when Meech shot down the offer, when we sent my attorneys out, he was at FCI Lompoc in California. And he responded back to my attorneys that he didn't want to have nothing to do with nothing, and he stopped communicating with them. So then that told my attorneys right there that Demetrius Flannery was a part of this whole deal, and I couldn't believe it. You feel me? So that's what his response was, that he don't know nothing about all this. Well, Demetrius Flannery has been locked up.
Let's stop there. Because if Cuff was Meech man, why didn't he dig more into the investigation to try to get his man free?
Since 2005, and how are you my unindicted, he's listed in my paperwork, homie, as my unindicted co-conspirator serving 30 years at FCI Lompoc in California. How are you in my...
Now, what does that mean? An unindicted co-conspirator. I gotta look that up.
Paperwork, man. And how are you this famous drug dealer who's in magazines and books and movies, and you are in bed with a government informant that testified in court that she cooperated and set your nigga up, a 30-year partner, to give you a time cut? How are you this celebrity drug lord, but you in bed with a government informant? And how do you not know about this? And you in my documents as my co-defendant, my unindicted co-defendant.
If you still here though, make sure you hit that like.
That's what I need to figure out. What does that mean? An unindicted co-defendant. Can somebody in the chat look that up for me? What is an unindicted co-defendant?
Let's get the video to 100 likes. If we pass 100, 500 likes. If we pass 500, 1,000 likes. Turn me up.
So, you know, that's that. That was the conversation from Cuff in prison, as well as his daughter. What do these people gotta lie on Big Meech, and they just as big as Big Meech? You see, people, right? They run around like they the big dogs. In all reality, they be the middleman. They be the gopher. You know, the pheasants. Or the peasants. However you want to call it. But then yet, they run around and they take all the glory as being the top dog. And when things go sour, yo, listen, yeah, if you can get that deal, take that deal to get me. It be them. You know, it be them. It be them type of people. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what make it nasty work, because you wouldn't know where it would come from. You understand? So I have another joint, right, where you got
Cuffy and Vinci call Big Meech a snitch. There was a lot of mixed emotions in the comment section. Some saying he a rat, some saying he not a rat. Boo Da Vinci been pushing for a while now that Big Meech is no good. He did an Instagram live where he went over the paperwork. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Let's get to it real quick, though.
Guess what? At the beginning, Big Meech's name was on the top, but now he is a non. And yeah, y'all go ask Cuff. I'm just gonna go to some of the meat. I'm gonna go to some of the meat, because see, this what you're doing. This what you want to do, because just talking. We all love Big Meech. I ain't never said I don't love him. I ain't never said never. But it is what it is, bro. What it is. Watch this. I'm gonna show you. CS1 became a DEA informant. CS1 was and had been a longtime friend and associate of Demetrius Flannery. CS1 Hill.
Now they're talking about Tammy.
Flannery's power of attorney and life rights with creative control, i.e. the right to tell and presumably sell Flannery's life story for profit. Those rights, by CS1's estimation, could be worth as much as $1 million. Then she became an informant. You understand what I'm saying? So before they signed her up, she was Big Meech's business partner. All right? Okay, and she told him, look, worth as much as $1 million. Both Agent Harvey, that's Special Agent Jack Harvey, telling y'all, that's the person who locked Big Meech up and all of us up. That's the debriefing room where no information showed up for the government behalf. Exactly. Special Agent Jack Harvey was this polling agent, and she comes through Big Meech, not through nobody else, sir. Now, both Agent and Harvey and Cromer, both Harvey and Cromer were aware of CS1's relationship with Cromer, the one she ended up case why Big Meech couldn't get out. Now everybody asks, oh, why is he still in jail if he worked with him? Let me tell y'all why. Because his best friend, the owner of BMF Entertainment right now, as it stands, I'm yelling BMF on Meech and them behalf, you work for the government. Her name Tammy Cowens. That's Don is playing like this thing. He is here. CS1's relationship with Flannery, that CS1 first came in contact with both Fidel Suarez and Dion September 2011. Flannery, if y'all know that's Big Meech, let me just change the name. In September 2011, Big Meech requested CS1's help coordinating delivery of a load of cocaine to be controlled by Suarez, who at that point was already in contact with CS1. All right? They was already talking about the movie and shit because they had already been put together by Big Meech. The shit was a play. Okay? So they was already talking. All right? When Big Meech requested help to coordinate a delivery of cocaine, I know the is a real boss. He don't move like that. That's work. Y'all can't tell me. Y'all go pull this and y'all go through all this. Y'all watching it, find out. Y'all keep talking in them. I got to do, gang. I'm busy as I'm running these. Ain't nobody, bro. Ooh, we ain't support me. Ooh, if anything, bro, we need to go over there and speak with J-Rock and them. He ain't from BMF, number one. Let's be both. Ooh, we ain't from BMF. Ooh, we a subsidiary to BMF.
This is Blue Da Vinci going bananas.
We a Sin City Mafia, if anything. Bogart, his tour bus said Bogart, not BMF. I'm tired of these. Where all this stuff is at, bro? I'm just saying. I've been out here in drop tops ever since. After I met Meech, not as much before I met him, though. I ain't gonna lie. Put a in some shit and put a on some bread. See, you gotta give credit where credit is due. I never said I was the money situation. Never. That was a D-boy. Money. Yeah. See, how I'm getting these feelings? Because I'm so real. Then on the bread and show me how to get that like that. Show me how to do that like that and stay worldwide. J-Rock a boss, though. J-Rock a boss. J-Rock a boss. J-Rock about, I ain't saying this ain't about J-Rock. It's about Big Meech, bro. And it ain't like, it's not me passing judgment, bro. It's just me putting up the paperwork and saying, paper great. Here's what it is. See, everybody talk about blue snitch, right? And they like, put the paperwork up. Work been up for years. It ain't no paperwork. My paperwork ain't no paperwork. My paperwork is everybody's.
Before you get off here, could you explain the safety valve? Because people think the safety valve is
Yeah. If they go on my page, if you go on my page in them threads, they breaking all that shit for people to understand. Safety valve, bro. Understand about the safety valve. Most are not eligible for safety valves because they got criminal histories. Okay? So if you got a criminal history, if you got guns in your case or violence in your case, then you're not eligible to even be awarded the safety valve. That it opts the judge to be able to come outside of the mandatory minimum. Number one is what you a perk of the safety valve, and also number two, you're eligible for if you could pass, you're eligible to get a year off of your sentence from a 500-hour residential program that you take in jail. Everybody in the feds and in the state know about programming. If you get your GED, you can get some time, a little time off. If you do this, you get a little time. If you take this class, they give you some hours or some days off. That's what the 500-hour residential is called, RDAP. Every day's trying for a program. That's the big thing in the feds to get you a year off, right? Now, the way it's two articles to this safety valve. It's Article 1 and there's Article 2. So Article 1 is my article, okay? I'm an Article 1 safety valve participant, all right? So now, Article 1 mean I ain't never had no criminal history, mean that none I ever did I went to prison for. I never got caught in with the prison like I did with being the time I was gangbanging in LA or doing whatever I did wrong in my life.
If everything that Cuffy is saying is true, and it and he is a connecting factor to Cuffy meeting Tammy, and she allegedly tried to set up Fidel Suarez with the feds and ended up setting Cuffy instead, then I cannot lie, bruh. Big Meech is all bad. It's real quiet when it comes to the snitch topic on Big Meech, and people not trying to get their opinion really up on it. It's real quiet. But if you know Wack, you know he not gonna hold back his opinion. He taught Blue Da Vinci knowing Big Meech was finna get out at least a couple months before he actually got out and was trying to put people together to go against Big Meech. And then he taught Cuffy claims that he was set up by Tammy and got him 27 years. But before we get to this content, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get this video to 100 likes.
Yeah, that's bad business if Big Meech knew all of this. Now, questions that I would ask is Blue Da Vinci doing this out of malice? You know, is he mad? You know, he, kind of felt like he was left out. You know, his name wasn't mentioned in the storyline. He wasn't added to the series that 50 had. So he might have felt some kind of way. So you know how that is when you riding with a dude and he felt like he left out and he on the sideline and he watching. He might have, you know what? Let me talk bad dope on Big Meech's name. It's bad business, however you look at it, people.
Quick 20, then 100. Down on it, but let me know in the comments
about like, yo, how is it that you got this person working for you and how they in your business? But like you say, Wack, business is business.
No. What he's saying is, first of all, this is the...
Now you got this Wack no hundreds. He's always in everybody's business. So he might not look at it like business is business because he's all over the place in everybody else's business. You understand what I'm saying? Wack no hundreds, he like one of those dudes that at the end of the day, he'd tell everybody's story but his. Listen.
He take document as a CI, third party cooperating. Right? It was a time saying Big Meech was gonna get out early, like 16, 17, 18, somewhere around that. That was pertaining to that situation. But she's agent, so they give Cuffy the time, but pull the time deduction off the table. Now, Cuffy had the BMF rights before her. He had them. When he failed, old boy transferred them to her. That's where it started getting fishy at. Not your son, not your baby mama, not your daddy. Duke just got off the stand as a cooperator. This has been in y'all circle. This ain't no legal. He is working it. You know what I'm saying? This been in y'all circle, you and y'all homies. Now she's a CI and a third party cooperator. But they need to provide that paperwork. Blue and them got. That's what tripped me out about Blue and them. The amount of paperwork on this table. They say so much, but they scared to just go all the way with it, bro. Cause I think they know it's a team that's gonna get out for the garners. They don't. That's the problem. I'm gonna tell you that's it. You.
Yeah, I'm off the fact of Wack no hundreds, man. Should this been a district attorney or something, because he know all the loopholes and why they did and why they didn't. So I ain't really, my whole thing is when you start dealing with third-party informant, because that's what this boils down to. Meech was a third-party informant. So now when you break it down and you dealing with a third-party informant, that's when it just goes wrong. You know what I mean? It goes wrong because at the end of the day, you're putting somebody else's life at risk. That's just one. You know what I mean? You definitely putting somebody's life at risk. You know what I mean? And by you putting somebody else's life at risk, you saying you don't care about what happened to them. You don't care about what happened to them. You know what I mean? And my man Tavon Miller said, whack business is everyone else's business. He makes money and loves off other issues and situations in depth. That's a whole fact. Well, you know what, Asia? It been came out, but again, when you dealing with somebody like a Whack 100, you understand me? A lot of this stuff gets swept underneath the rug. And when all this stuff gets swept, you know, it gets swept underneath the rug, you got people that might just be scared to come out and say something because now they think that, damn, you know what, old boy come home, he either could throw me a bone or it's gonna be on. So you play the safety. You know what I mean? You play the safety. So that's not giving the green light on why Meech's name is coming up as a third-party informant, pretty much, right? So when you dig deeper, as they say, this thing took place where it was a deal on the table that Meech could have been out his 17th or 16th year. So pretty much he could have been out 5 years ago. Let's just say that. So the first deal that I guess they felt would have been a dope deal, it didn't fall through. It didn't fall through. So now they had to conjure up more stories to try to get Meech this time cut. So now we moving forward all the way to now. We asked the question, did that deal fall through? Because remember, Meech wasn't on a chopping block. They was trying to get a bigger cartel member. That never happened. I don't even know if he went to jail. Black Zone salute. Yeah, I mean, now when you listen to the story, it's bad. It's bad. Because now you got to fight verbally on why you are mentioned as a third-party informant. It's nasty work. Scott Swizzy, salute, my guy. Yeah, it's bad, man. It's bad all the way around the board because you got these guys, you know, they supposed to be like stand-up dudes. You know, they get into the shmoney, they doing their thing, and you get conversations like this that go hitting, and until somebody else step up and they tell what's really what, we won't know nothing. We would have never known nothing. We would have never known nothing. And that's the bad part about it. That's the bad part about it, people. It's the bad part about it. We're gonna go on a nice little commercial, people. You know what I mean? We go get back to it. Cause there's a lot of questions that I like I said, I want some chat participation. There's a lot of questions that I want to bring to the table. You know what I mean? I just like to bring to the table. You know what I mean? That's all that is. You dig? But you already know, man. It's FDF in the building. BX will be next.
Blanco. Let's fuck this summer up. Let's go. Cut his hands like he stole something. Yeah. Hit the block, let me hold something. Yeah. Moving on like a road runner. Yeah. Glock 30s, I'm a man hunter. Put that thing away, the man coming. We about to run a damn summer. Niggas on the ground, feed the family, know we eating if you got them bands running. Summer 16, I've been stunting. Big body on the beam dog. Close mouths, don't eat nothing. 4 niggas already been a dog. Fuck around and you gon' catch a slug. Don't give a fuck about your mean mug. Niggas say they want a problem, boy, I promise it's the problem that you don't want. Feed the family with the pizza. Strip hot like ether. You niggas singing like Aretha. Poker hoe, I never peed her. Got a bunch of bitches lovers, but my favorite bitch is Keisha. She say she love your boy Streeter, and she love the fam. She about to meet him. Feed the fam, you know we eating money up. Know we chewing, check the meter. All black, everything, fam is out. Check us out, got the visa. Lituation, bad bitches every day, cooped up, 4-seater. Roof off, no ceilings, calling George Jefferson. No easy. Money mission, gotta get it all the time, gotta shine, fuck the skeezers. Road to riches, shortcut to the paper, I'm a cheater, follow leaders. I know y'all hear it, y'all Shafiris, don't compare us, nigga, just know we eating. Picture perfect in the frame, cold, hardcore world, deep freezer. Feed the fam, we the movement, fuck you niggas, got the fam, fuck your bitches. Fucking up, thinking sweet maintenance, broom day, I'm the cleanup. Feed the fam, we the hustlers, what you wantin', nigga, tell me what you needin'. Niggas even know your place, it connects for the low street sweepers. We getting this change up. Man, fuck what you talking, we come from the bottom, ain't nothing gon' change us. Don't never approach on no bullshit, I swear that this shit can be dangerous. You can get left in the strange place. Niggas gon' die for some shit that they don't understand. Fuck what you talking, we feeding up. Money got her moving closer, took a little exposure. Eating like some vultures, cutthroat, pop out bread in a toaster. After hour playing poker, they push me like a stroller. This 40 how you in a coma. Money on my mind, niggas heard that on the first tape. They heard the tape, they tryna see if it's worth the wait. Feed the fam, off to the races, we up in first place. Feed the fam, the bills got paid on May 28th. I mean the money coming, so bitches love us, we fuck the first date. Look, my niggas wildin', them bitches wildin', my niggas on the man. My niggas done waiting, we done being too patient. You ain't talking about no money, no time for your conversation, nigga. Yo, everything I got with new money, niggas ain't hating, you ain't doing nothing, always seem to be the reason niggas go 100 squad score. Kobe in the last game, 60 shots. Ain't a big body with the top drop, pretty thigh taking liquor shots. I don't give a shit, I just give a dick and that get a hot. I seen a lot of niggas, seen a lot of bitches turn family in for a lot of riches. Seen a lot of niggas that clean their G's, go to fucking court and then they start to snitch. Make smart decisions, got no part of business, I got a vision, so you gotta listen. And I did the crime, I'ma do the time, about to see the mountains, about to do some distance. The crew is lit, keep it too legit, who you fucking with, don't know who to pick. When we hit the club, we get all the love, and the VIP, we got all the bitches. Count my switches, I can have some bitches rolling up some switches, doing dishes, do you get some feed the fam, tryna feed the fam, take a second out, try to see the vision like, yeah. Man, fuck what you talking, we come from the bottom, ain't nothing gon' change us. Don't never approach on no bullshit, I swear that this shit can be dangerous. You can get left in the strange, but niggas gon' die for some shit that they don't understand.
You dig? Feeding the fam over here, man. That's what we doing over here, man. You understand me? Please, I hope y'all tuned in. You know what I mean? Go check out my playlist. You dig? Got some dope material over there. Just go check it out, man. And y'all, you know, and y'all go from there. But it's bad business when you be dealing with these streets, man. You know what I mean? And you know, for the people, you understand that still in these streets, you know what I mean? These are situations, you know, that make you not even, you know, because in order to be in these streets, people, you got to network. You got to rub shoulders. You know what I mean? When you listen to the guy, Cuffy, right? He said he the first one that put a mill in your man's pocket. This man said they had 50 mil on the table for the movie deal. Do you think one point that Cuffy smelt that Meech would have did bad? Come on, people, hit that like button, man. Tap that screen twice. If you got an old device, hit the like button. Share the live out. You know what I mean? Let them know your boy 050 Bucks talking that talk. You dig? Because there's a lot of that going. Hold on. It's a lot of this going on these YouTube streets in real life, where you got dudes that'll try to befriend you, and you wouldn't know that they was walking around with Swiss cheese and tendencies and you get caught up in the blah, 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 blah. That's something that I'm not with it. You know what I mean? I'm just not with it, people. Like, I'm really gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring it to them. Like, I'm not with all the, you know, the carpet munching and, you know, oh yeah, he said this and he said that. Dre and salute. You know, what my man Tavon Miller said. He said, I think he got at least 2 more years to do, so she has time to get stronger and be better and more independent. Oh, you talking about the Blueface thing? You know what I mean, people? So, you know, this should be a message. It should be, which I doubt it would, but this should be a message to these guys that's running around here, you know, like they bigger than Al Pacino. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it comes to a point where you got to understand what you doing. That's why the game is rigged right now. Because, you know, when I was coming up and I was doing what I was doing, you ain't really had to worry about that. Because the guys that you grew up with, they came out the sandbox with you. So they, you know, y'all together 24/7. Nobody going to jail, nobody getting caught up. Everybody living the life the way it's supposed to be handled and the way it's supposed to be lived. Nowadays, you got guys, they, you know, walk around with the big kahunas and voila. You got the new law, third party informant. So can you imagine? Can you imagine, people, how many big dogs done went this route? Their name ain't gonna be on no paperwork. Nah, their name ain't gonna be on no paperwork. But as a third party informant, like this situation, the girl Tammy gotta wear that. Cash, I thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. You know, hit the like button. You know what I mean? Share the live. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know, AJ. Y'all in the chat. Y'all talking about something totally different. Ain't got nothing to do with the show, but that's good money too. That ain't a problem. You dig? That ain't a problem. You know what I mean? But it's just sad, man. You know what I mean? It's sad. But then you got people, like I said, running around here like they the big dogs. I'm a firm believer. In order for you to be a big dog nowadays in the game, you got to do some strange things, man. No, man, get them likes up, people. We only got 31 likes. Come on, I've been on about an hour and some change now. Them likes should be up. You know what I mean? You know, the views, they should be up as well. But, you know, you got a lot of people in the bushes. So, you know what I mean? That's not a problem. Yes. I definitely appreciate that, Cash. You know what I mean? Thank for the sub as well. You know what I mean? So, you know, when you spitting stuff like this, you know, you tend not to get a lot of traffic. But I'm up here, blah, 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 blah. You know, I'll be at maybe at 50 views right now, maybe 40 some likes. Usually my likes when I log off be more than my views. You know what I mean? Them likes need to get up. You know what I mean? Come out the bushes, hit the like button, and go back to the bushes. You know what I mean? It ain't that hard. You know what I mean? I ain't shooting at nobody right now. Mr. Shoot Right Back ain't shooting at nobody right now. We trying to get down to the bottom of it to figure out, you know, whether do we give praise that, yo, you know what I mean? My man Wink did his time. He stood on law. Yeah, my man Wink, you know, speaking big Meech, did his time, stood on law, and you know, he came home. So you salute him, give him his bars. But if you're looking at the whole picture of it all, and you're like, yo, hold on, wait a minute. You know, here we got, you know, this individual, you know, he came home due to the fact of what? Due to the fact of he being a third-party informant? Is that what we saluting? Is it cool now to say, all right, I got book bag, all right, you know what? You know, pull a Rollo move, you hit somebody, yo, dig, listen, yo, take this charge, don't worry about it, I got you. That ain't cool. But that's what they doing nowadays. So now it'll go undetected because you got that new law. You know, you got the third party informant where you not directly being a rat. You giving an alley-oop to Master Splinter, and Master Splinter is like, okay, let's throw that out there. We're going to keep your name clean. We're going to throw that out there. So now that rat allegation will go under somebody else's handle. And you keep stepping like you the big kahuna. You know what I mean? It's bad work. You know what I mean? A lesson for these little ones, even these old niggas running around here, still thinking they doing something in the street. You got to be doing something strange for some change. You know what I mean? Right now, the way they got this thing lined up, you are not going to stronghold the game. You're just not going to do it. You know, it's allegations like that. Same thing with Jay-Z. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. You know, they said a female that's with his camp that's doing is and it's like they took a page out of BMF book. OG Bobby Johnson, salute. You know, it's like they took a page out of BMF book. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. You know what I mean? Dissected. I was in the bushes. Appreciate you coming out of the bushes, man. Go back and get the rest of your people, man. Tell them to come out of the bushes, man. Tell them you got a dope show going on. You know what I mean? We talking about, you know, all these big, you know, these big steppers, you know, they coming home, you know what I mean, due to the fact of they third-party writing. Are we going to go look up their time frame and see what's going on? Tim O'Neill. That's a fact. Peace from NC, brother. That's a fact. I'll be in NC, man. I'll be in Charlotte, man. You know what I mean? Appreciate the pull up. You know what I mean? Tim, you know what I mean? Go back in the bushes and actually, you know, tell me, yo, come out the bushes, man. Come holler at your boy, man. Dope content, you know what I mean? And it's mental nourishment. It's mental nourishment, people. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, share the live. All you got to do is share it. It's free. Share the live. Spread the word. You know what I mean? I come with all types of everything. Spread the word. You know what I mean? This is what I'm doing. This is what I do. This is what I'm always going to do until the channel grow as such. But until then, tune in. It's free to tune in. You ain't got to pay to come tune in, even though you can become a member. You know what I mean? If you like as such, become a member. You understand me? So you can get everything that I'm doing dealing with YouTube. You know what I mean? Sometimes I may get and go to work. I miss my Thursday get to the shmoney challenge. I ain't do that this Thursday. You know what I mean? You know, due to the fact, you know, little personal situations I had. You know what I mean? So, you know, the end of the day, everything is tied here right now. It's type quiet. You dig? So, pull up. Don't be scared. Speak your speak in the chat, like right now. We trying to get down to the bottom of the line. Should we label Big Meech a rat? Should we label Big Meech a rat? From the things that we just heard, which I'm going to replay it on a go out, should we label him as a rat, even though his name ain't on paperwork as being the snitch? Come on. As a matter of fact, we gonna dive right into it because we got new people pulling up. Jordan Walsh, salute. I appreciate the pull up. I was watching from the bushes. Big CA in the building. That's a fact. Salute to CA. I guess that'd be Cali. Salute to Cali, Jordan. Appreciate the pull up, man. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. You know what I mean? If you got people in the bushes that you done left behind, go back and get them and tell them, yo, let's go pull up. Yo, it's dope. Yo, the homeboy got dope content over there. Let's dig in. Share the live. Let people know. Yo, go and tune in to Us Never Done with the 5-5s. Dope content. He ain't slandering nobody. I ain't got to allow nobody to kick it. And I'm the big deal. If I don't feel like I'm the big deal, who will? Boss. You know what I mean? Thanks for shouting me out. I like, yeah, Jordan ain't a problem, man. My platform is your platform, man. I come here, man. I'm the, I try to give a voice to the voiceless, man. I ain't glorifying no drug dealers. Yeah, that's a fact, OG Bobby Johnson. And then this is a fact why we shouldn't glorify them, because we run around and we bigging them up as being stand-up dudes, and at the end of the day, they ain't doing it but lining somebody else up, throwing somebody else in the middle. You know what I mean? To get that label to be a rat. It's bad business. But I'm going to go ahead and what's the name, people, you know what I mean, let y'all, know what's going on, as far as, dealing with the, the Big Meech situation. And we want to know, at the end of the day, You understand? Is just what it is. You understand me? Salute again. Salute to Clip React Reloaded. Salute to that brother for bringing dope content, dope question asking. He asked dope questions when he had Cuffy on the line from the jail call. So yeah, you know what I mean. Y'all tune in, and you know, and I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let it ride on out.
Right now, what I'm saying is, no, they tried to already put the word out that he used the girl third party to tell why he was in jail. That's gonna be his biggest politics. I'm gonna go for it because at the end of the day, I'm gonna just no for real, because I already seen like 4 videos about it. That's my big homie. I got this death before dishonor tatted. I never dug into, you know, they had tried to Blue Vinci out for taking the proper. All that, they ain't did nothing but show me. I was 17 years old when I got into that.
After he said that, I started to do my homework and came across an interview with Blue Vinci on Camp Capone News.
And see, that's the key word. And this is what a lot of people don't do. Go do your own due diligence and your own homework. And then you come back and you say, all right, see, I did my own due diligence and my own homework before I went back to this brother platform and locked in. You understand? Y'all should do the same. The names is out there. Take the names, Google the names, look it up. And there you go.
They had a conversation with a guy by the name of Cuffy, where he claimed Big Meech coerced an informant named Tammy to set him up and get him 27 years.
How did Meech have information on you and give it to Tammy, and how did all that come together where they were able to, you know, put all that together?
How did Meech have information on you and give it to Tammy so you could get caught up in it? How did that happen? So that means you got to go back to the movie.
Okay, so, well, let me take them back. So, me and Tammy were working on the BMF movie. I originally had the script and paid for the script for the BMF movie, not the show that 50's doing on Stars. But I originally paid for the script for the BMF movie, so we were shopping the movie.
So Tammy was involved at that time, which is CS1.
Tammy Cowan, CS1 had all Meech's life rights.
Right. And what year was that?
This all the way back in 2009, 2010.
Okay. So
we proved that there was a legitimate business.
Right.
Legal business.
Right.
So, well, so let's take it back. The original target was the guy by the name of Fidel Suarez. That was a Mexican cartel member out of California. He was the initial target.
Right. Fidel Suarez was the initial target.
That's why his name is in the paperwork.
Right.
Tammy was trying to get Suarez.
I just added a small clip of the conversation, but that phone call was about 7 minutes long. So I started to dig some more, and I came across some audio of Cuffy's daughter restoring her father's honor and telling the world that Big Meech is no good, and he snitched on her father, which is why he in the feds right now, serving almost 30 years.
I'm Tamara Gatling. I'm making this recording in regards to my dad. He's Dion Gatling. Most people know him as Cuffy. But I wanted to make this recording so I can shed light on some facts. My dad was set up by one of his best friends, which is Demetrius Flannery, also known as Big Meech. My dad and Meech have been friends for 30 years plus. I've known Meech my whole life. I look at him like an uncle. Like, this situation has been completely devastating on so many different levels, and there's still so many questions that aren't answered. At this point, I can only shed light on what I know for sure to be facts, and hopefully one day I will have the complete truth. But in 2011, around that time, Meech reached out to my dad in regards to creating a BMF movie. So Meech hooked my dad up with a woman named Tammy Cohen's. At the time, Tammy was Meech's power of attorney. Also, she owned the life rights. So my dad was working with Meech, Tammy, T, basically trying to work on a movie. Finally arrested my dad and we received the discovery. He knew exactly who CS1 was, and he told me and my mom that it was Tammy Cohen's. At that time, we really did not want to believe. We wanted to give Meech the benefit of the doubt. It was really, really hard to believe that Meech would set my dad up. It was almost unbelievable. So we were able to like reach out, get a message to Meech, and basically let him know that Tammy was an informant. We later received a message from him saying that it had to be a misunderstanding. Just call her, she'll straighten.
Come on, people. We're an hour and a half into the show, and I only got 36 likes. Come on, man. What we doing, man? Like, really? I'm bringing you dope content. You know what I mean? I'm reacting off a reaction, but yet I'm still giving my spiel on what I feel was right and what I feel was wrong. Could do better than 36 likes. I ain't worrying about the views. Just show some appreciation. Hit that like button. It's free. Come on, people.
Straighten this out, so on, so on. And at this time, my dad was like, I'm not dumb. I'm not about to call an informant.
The more digging I did, the more information I found. And from the looks of it, Cuffy been pushing this narrative of Big Meech being a rat, being an informant, being a snitch for about 15 years. And I came across a jail phone call where Cuffy...
Right, now before we get to that phone call, now we have another question to ask, right? Is Cuffy mad? Or is Cuffy disappointed because he put his trust into a guy who claimed to be a real nigga? Which one? Y'all let me know.
Planked it all. But before we get to this content, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get this video crazy, bro. Big Meech.
And they miss all the connects. I'm the humble guy. I want to talk to the quiet in the corner and this person right here and the mopping the floor because you never know how circumstances change. You need all types of people in your corner. But so I got with Sosa. I got connected through Sosa because at the time I was doing what I'm doing, helping Pops. They brought me to Pops, and they was like, "Yeah, he got a record label. He needs some help. He needs some consulting. Can you help him?" And that's how I started my relationship with the family. You know, from that point, man. You know, Meech and most of the top guys. At the time, I was living around the corner with an OG named Michael Concepcion. And so I would go.
Yeah, I know, Mike.
Yeah, I used to go the back route through the neighborhood, make sure nobody was following me to go to Pop's house once things got hot. So that's pretty much where I did. I did my business. When I with them, I had a time limit. It was business. I stayed at the house for 15, 20 minutes, shake some hands and leave. I never hung out, was a hanger-on and groupie and doing none of that shit because I knew that if I did that, would look at me different, you know what I'm saying? So I just came, handled my business. When you saw them at the Source Awards and they was all in them seats getting the shout outs and they had the 4-page spread, you know, that was all my connects back at the time because Benzino asked me, "Yo, Cal, what's up with these dudes? They good?" I was like, "Yeah, them is solid, man. They good people." Because when I met Pop, I really didn't know anything that was going on. I knew he had...
And you see, people, that's how bad dope spread. Yo, yeah, Buck's a good dude. Yeah, that's my guy. Better one for you. That's what goes on YouTube. You know, guys, yeah, that's my guy. He this, he that, and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And now, it be the same dudes that try to come up here and ridicule you. Oh, yeah, yo, he always want to do this. I got some sidebar. Hey, yo, Pain, It's weird. Stop watching me, my nigga. You can't say yo Bucks be throwing it on. Leave it at that. I ain't got a model. When I get up in the morning, this is what I do, man. I don't go shopping. I ain't gotta go through all that. I could take y'all to a spot where I got a whole floor with man, listen. You know, so it's kind of bothering when your man name in your mouth, same guy. Yo, Big Bucks is the flyest nigga on YouTube. Hey, yo, my man Big Bucks that and Big Bucks this. Yo, go do this and don't do that. And then now you become that same guy that was bigging me up. And then you turn around and you slander me. It's the same thing. Guys be, yo, yeah, go holler at such and such. Everything is groovy. And then when things hit the fan, you done big this dude up so hard. Now you turn around. How they could take you serious? Ain't nobody can take you serious. It sounds like a little hatred. You ain't got to hate on me, my guy. I still want you to win by any means necessary. I ain't got to hate on you. It ain't my fault that you're not into fashion. I'm into fashion. It ain't my fault that I wake up and let dogs lick all on my face. I'm not into letting dogs lick all on my face. And I love dogs. But that's just not happening. So when you got two different kind of breed of people, you got to respect that. And I see every time I turn around, you're in a whole heap of over there and whatever's going on in that virtual battle rap. It's getting nasty. Hearing all kind of nasty allegations with your man A-Dep, like, come on, my guy. Like, you need to get your mind right, dude. You really need to get your mind right, dude, man. Stop blaming it on your illness and get right. That's the only thing you could do, man. Because I'm there already, man. I'm there already, man. And I got guys like you that, oh, yeah, he get up here, he think he modeling. That's coming from a dude. Why would you sit there for someone who don't watch the dirty sector insult me by the way that I dress? It's bad business, man. You know what I mean? It's sad, to be honest with you. It's sad. And the moral of it, to make it sad, is you got people that'll promote you, jack you, and then you turn around and you do some old off-the-wall handball-ish. And now you got the guy looking like the bozo.
A record company, and he needed help with marketing. So I had that girl.
Who is Pops? Who do you call him Pops?
Pops is Wayne, Wheezy.
Oh, Wheezy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. See, I was lost when you said Pops.
Yeah, I always called him Pops or Wheezy, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
So henceforward, I was around when things was, kind of started going bad, and Pops got me with another writer who was a guy who used to be the former editor of Rolling Stone. He was trying to get us, to put the whole story together and all that. And at the same time, I ran into a familiar person. I was put with this woman named Tammy Cowens. Tammy was communicating with me regarding, her position, trying to help. They basically said, Cal, help Tammy. And because they knew that at the time, Tammy, she didn't know.
Right.
Now, let me tell you what I know that was weird. Tammy was communicating with me, communicating. She was telling me everything was going on, and then one day one day she disappeared. She ghosted me, and I could never figure it out. And I'm gonna tell you something. The first time I met her in person at the Intercontinental in Buckhead, and she came across very striking, but it was something I couldn't put my finger on, because I was like, how does this type of woman get involved? I couldn't figure it out, because she seemed so out of place. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, I didn't question it. I just did what I was asked to do, which was to look out for the family. So I was looking out, trying to connect with her. I was dealing with Tony at the time. They were trying to do their little BMFY. Long story short, I held Wayne down the entire time he was out in jail. Took care of some things for him. So when he came home, we had already been writing on the story based on Pop's perspective and involvement. And then he put me with Sosa, and Sosa blew my head off because no one in the organization.
Alright, people, alright, I ain't gonna sit here and waste my time and try to bring y'all dope content, you know, without the ratchetness. You know, I'm stuck on 37 likes. You understand? Almost, might as well say 2 hours in, we are hour 45 into the show. You dig what I mean? It's blasphemy. You dig what I mean? So I'm gonna get ahead, you know, and let y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday, however, whatever. You understand? I appreciate the ones who pulled up, you know what I mean, participated in the chat. Oh, hey, what we talking about, man? Lady JJ, salute. Drop down at 22 rolling, 1 for 2. Hold on, let me get ahead and then tune in my chat real quick. Yeah, people, because it just be nasty work, man, you know. I mean, the support is free, man. You know, and, you know, you got to get up here and talk to somebody. Bro, what you talking about? Don't leave. You popping. Oh man, Rowan, hold on. Lady JJ, salute Bucks, Agent, everyone. Drop down at 22 Rowan. 5 for 2. It's sick of the bull as well. Every couple of months, somebody mad at someone. Back to the skybox. I hit the like box. I appreciate that, Lady JJ. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? 22 Rowan, man. Sometime, man, you know, Uncle Ralph, salute. You know, sometime 22 Rowan, man, you know, you got to know and understand when to hold them and when to fold them, man. You know, sometimes every content is not for the buffoonery. You know, I try to let, you know, y'all come in, rock out in the chat. You dig what I mean? Because y'all got to do your job as well. But sometimes it's good to pitch a curve to somebody that you got sense. You understand what I'm saying? That part of it, it should be right there. It shouldn't be someone will feel uncomfortable in my chat because 22 Rowan. Come on, old head, you got enough sense, man. Use it, man. You know what I mean? You come, you have fun, that's good money. But when you speaking, you know, the words that I'm speaking right now, is certain people that want to get the message. They're not coming up here to listen to 22 Rowan in the chat talk stupid. You see what I'm saying? So come on, man. Let's get it right. Come on, 22 Roman. You know better, old head. You know better, you do better, man. You know, everything is not a trolling matter. You come in, you want to make jokes, that's cool too. But sometimes you also have to respect. I'm all right with it. But I also have supporters that want to come up and they want to listen. They want to have a decent show. They don't want the show going haywire. They don't want the people in the chat going haywire. They want to come and have a great show. And you have to respect them people that come in, that support me, that have a great show. Come on, 22 Rowan. Okay, Lady JJ. My bad, old head. But it still stands though. Well, it ain't nothing wrong with that, old head. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, I allow that. You come in the chat, speak your mind. Do your thing. You know what I mean? But I also don't want it to where as though I have one of my supporters that's in my chat and they feeling, you know, some type of way. Nah, I want them to come and enjoy the show just like I'm going to enjoy the show. I don't want to have to enjoy my show. Well, my bad. I don't want to have to go to my show and watch it and then I'm seeing, the messy in the chat. Nah, you never did. That's why I'm saying, 22 old head. That's why I said you ain't never troll here. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's good to, sometimes it's good not to. He can't drop the link 22 wrong. He's on vertical, and I think he would have had to send it to you. Oh yeah, Rowan. This is just vertical, man. Mano y mano, man. You know what I mean? But look what we speaking on. I do this now is because sometimes I just can't get in control of my panel. And just my bloopers, I have a messed up show because I couldn't control my panel, or people that I pull up on my panel, they won't respect my panel rules. So now, you know, I have to get acquainted with just me on the screen, me running my own show. You know what I mean? Yeah, see now old head, now we gotta have the time. Now, fire off. You know what I'm saying? Now fire off. You know what I mean? My show pretty much, you know, done. You dig what I mean? I hope people got the message, you know what I mean? And understand that every boss is not a boss. Every real ninja is not a real ninja. Every big time walking around swinging his kahunas is really not big time, and they're not really swinging their kahunas. You understand? So you got to know and understand when you walking in these streets, you know, Ron from the BX salute, my guy. Yeah, I try to, man. You know what I mean? I try to, man. You know, I try to, man. I stand on low over here, man. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I gotta stand for something. If I don't stand for something, I'm gonna fall for anything. You know what I mean? But so you know, after you know, after all is said and done, you know, it's kind of, you know, streets is getting kind of weird, man. You know what I mean? I seen my guy Black to the P. You know, for me, you know, he was out of character. You know what I mean? I ain't really never seen my man Black to the P like that, man. You know what I mean? He was out of character. You know, Black to the P is one of those, yo, that's your bro, that's your fam. Yo, y'all do that with a phone. You know, that's just what the things that he told me. You know what I mean? So, and I respect him to that, and I hold him to that. So when I seen that, I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? Somebody must have really got underneath, you know, Black to the P skin. And it just so happened to be his family member. You know what I mean? So, you know, for me, I couldn't, you know, play the chat. You know what I mean? I couldn't speak on them because I ain't for that. You know what I mean? I'm not for that. You know what I mean? Because, you know, those are two family members. It ain't gonna go up. And I think that's just that. You know what I mean? So speaking from any other angle, at the end of the day, I couldn't be a part of that. You know what I mean? Because from one, I ain't never see Black to the P in that manner. You know what I mean? I ain't never seen him in that manner. Pardon me, people. Pardon me, people. Talking to Miss Lou. Shoot right back. Yeah, you know, getting involved. You know, let my little one do a little skating thing. Yeah, but you know what I mean. That was kind of, it threw me. I'm like, damn, not Black to the P. You know, Black to the P is one that, yo, listen, you know, you wanna go do You know, that's what he told me. You know what I mean? And then not only that, you know, you're looking at with, you know, Rashida. You know, people know, you don't take Rashida serious, man. You know what I mean? You let Rashida do what he do, and let him be best at doing what he do. You know what I mean? So I thought that's what, you know, Black to the P was going. Nah, I'm saying you gonna ignore that, nigga. The hit was like, yo, why your man? I said, yo, I don't know nothing about none of that. You know what I mean? But I do know and understand that my man Black to the P ain't even go. He gonna ignore that. You dig what I mean? But you know, it went another angle, and I was just like, wow. You know what I mean? But I understand you can't poke a. It's but so long you can poke a bear. You dig? So with that being said, you know, I don't, you know, I don't have a dog in that fight. Yeah, he don't have a dog in that fight. You know what I mean? So the end of the day, you know what I mean, these YouTube streets, if you let it, it will tear you down, people. You understand me? And if you stand on something, you ain't gonna fall for nothing. Stand on your square, keep doing what you're doing, keep winning, and hopefully, Mr. 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back, I see you at the top. You understand me? Y'all already know, man. If it wasn't for 050 The Movement, my man China Brim, my man Harlem Legend, and my man Platinum Shine, aka The Machine, it won't be no 050 Bucks. You know what I mean? I got an opportunity. You know what I mean? All I'm just trying to do is win with the opportunity and also get another opportunity where I can look back and give my guys the opportunity and vice versa as well. So as long as I'm doing that, I'm Groovy Louie. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody for pulling up. I hope y'all enjoy y'all Sunday. You know what I mean? I hope y'all enjoy more days to come. Keep patching in with your guy, 050 Bucks. Keep patching in. You know what I mean? We're going to keep giving good content. I'm still growing. You know what I mean? I'm still, you know, getting my feet wet. Tavon Miller, salute. Appreciate the pull up. You know what I mean? Asia, appreciate the pull up. OG Bobby Johnson, appreciate the pull up. 22 Rome, appreciate the pull up. Jordan Walsh, appreciate the pull up. Lady JJ, salute. You already know. I appreciate the pull up. You know what I mean? Salute to the mob as a whole. You understand? And, you know, on that note, people, another great show. 1090, BX will be next. You already know, man. Appreciate the pull up. Another great show, man. You know what I mean? I thank everybody for pulling up. I thank the support. I thank the 41 likes. Appreciate the people that was even in the bushes. You know what I mean? Next time, you know, every show you get a little more courage and pull up. Chop it up with your boy. On that note, it's your boy 050 Bucks. Mr. Shoot Right Back. Wow.